Welcome to this online interview by Project Cargo Weekly. Our very special guest of honor today is Marek. He is the general manager at Chipolbrok Shipping. He's based in Dubai, UAE, that is located in the Middle East. First and foremost, Marek, very welcome to this interview.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Hello, and I'm happy to finally meet you. Maybe not in person, but at least here.
Yes, definitely. And same for me, same for me. Well, I always allow my interviewees to elaborate a little bit on their career leading up to their current position. So, Marek, as a Polish gentleman, why don't you tell us, our viewers, how did you get into shipping in the first place, and why are you not in a bank or in an accountancy company? Why are you in shipping?
For people from the north of Poland, like myself from Gdynia, it was obvious. Yes, my grandfather, my father was a sea member, so that was a natural career for me as well. I started in Euro. That was the small ship owner,
Hmm.
uh, related somehow to Polish Ocean Lines. Then I joined Polish Ocean Lines for a few years when I was the commercial guy and the ship operator.
Hmm.
And then from that was the crazy COVID time. I decided to move to Chipolbrok directly to Shanghai,
Hmm.
where I joined the commercial team as a commercial manager.
Hmm.
Then 1 year in Hongfa, the Chipolbrok's subsidiary company for South Hemisphere, so for Australia and the South America.
Hmm.
And then I'm here because a few years ago we decided that we need to explore that market, and yeah,
Okay,
that's
yeah.
that's the
It's a traditional shipping career. It seems like we never fall far away from where our fathers were, I guess.
Yeah,
So, but
absolutely.
it's a good way to follow, and shipping is international. How did you said you were several years in China? You're based in Shanghai, and I suppose you traveled a lot around in China back then, right?
Yes, when it was possible, for sure, we travel a lot here. We have a lot of clients in China, even deep in interior. Yes,
Hmm.
some factories, some big producers. They are located interior. So yeah, we had a chance to explore China a lot. Of
Hmm.
course, that was the COVID time, so there was difficulties.
Yeah,
But
of
yeah,
course.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Interesting. Chipolbrok, as I understand it, it's a government to government joint venture, one of the oldest shipping companies in China. Can you spend a few minutes on telling us the history of CP Chipolbrok?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. We are established in 1951
Hmm.
as a joint venture of the Polish and the Chinese government.
Hmm.
Uh, as I remember, Poland delivered some vessels and the Chinese the crew, and we
Hmm.
started operating there. In that base, 50% of the shares, and it works perfectly almost 75 years now. Yes,
Okay.
the next year we will have our 75th anniversary.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, our head office is in Shanghai, our branch office in Gdynia.
Hmm.
Then we have one office in Singapore as a joint venture.
Hmm.
Then Chipolbrok America and new established Chipolbrok Dubai. That's the structure of the
Okay.
Chipolbrok. Of course, we have a Hongfa, some other companies like a ship management.
Right. And how many ships do you currently run in your services now worldwide?
Oh, that's a lot. For now, we have 33 vessels.
All right.
Of course, we're trying to charter in some more. So maybe now, currently operating about 40.
Hmm.
And ship, 6 ships in the shipyard under construction. So we ordered two more, 62,000. That's the construction we know very well. It's very good construction. And also we ordered four 38,000 with a superstructure on the front of the vessels to carry the windmill project. So
Ah,
we
yeah, yeah. So give more intake, yeah, more deck space, yes.
that
Hmm.
was the project we were working for some longer time, and now finally we have this vessels under construction. So next year we should have increased our tonnage.
Okay. Yes, I've seen a couple. Was it Pilecki or something like that? Some of your really huge 62,000 tonner. They are gigantic.
Yeah, 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 yeah. And when you see this flat hatch covers, it looks like a soccer field. It's
Yeah.
amazing. The size is amazing.
I, I,
That
I,
is, We were very lucky because the vessel has been delivered end of 21, beginning of 22 on
Yeah.
the peak of the market. So yeah, we were very lucky with that vessels, and they are still have a great performance. Two of these vessels are dedicated to Hongfa, so they are operating on the South Hemisphere.
Hmm.
Uh, Four of them working for Chipolbrok.
Okay.
Yeah, vessels are amazing.
Then I have a question. Traditionally there was a couple of liner service going from Europe via Middle East to Asia or Europe to Asia and back, in the good old days, so to speak. I recall the CP was doing that. Are you doing this regularly, or is it more tramping nowadays, or do you still try to maintain a regular Europe, Middle East? Tell us a little bit about your service layout with so many vessels.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. We keep the line of service to Europe. That's our core line. So at least 1.5 vessel per month goes directly to Europe. There was some difficulties, of course, regarding the Red Sea, but maybe we'll come back to that later. The another line is the line to North America.
Oh, yeah.
Also, we could call this as our baseline. There's a lot
Hmm.
of costs going to the east coast of America via Pacific. Then, of course, Australia, South America
Hmm.
with Hongfa shipping, and then the Middle East. I think now we can call this also line because our calls are more and more regular. We have at least one call calling to Arab Gulf,
Hmm.
and then every 3 weeks we have a vessel on the Red Sea.
Okay.
So we can call it as well as a line. So
Okay.
we publish our schedules every Monday.
Okay.
You can call this a line.
Okay, very, very interesting. And yes, speaking of the Houthi rebels and the Red Sea and politics, which we are all covered by nowadays, every other day there's some news. How is the policy of CP crossing or transiting the Red Sea? How are you doing right now?
Well, this is difficult for every ship owner, I believe.
Mm,
Yes, and this is the risk for the all ship owners. So we really take care about this. We always consider if is it safe at that particular time. Yeah. Um, Luckily, we noticed that the, let's say, Chinese ships are quite relatively safe. That's why
mm.
also that helped us make that decision. But of course, we cannot say that's the rule. The insurance costs are very high.
Oh, yeah.
Uh, Risk is quite big. But also we have a contract in NEOM. We deliver their windmill projects. Yes, so we are
Ah, yeah.
following our let's say contract
Yes.
going vessel usually passing the Suez Canal, going more north to Europe to the Med.
Mm-hmm.
Going back from Europe, there was a time when all the vessels was going around Cape of Good Hope,
Mm-hmm.
but now we see that more and more cargo coming back via Red Sea. That
Okay.
also depends more on the cargo owner and their insurance.
Yes, yes, of course, and I can imagine the transit time would certainly be a lot faster via the Suez. How much do you estimate for the ship type that you are running? How much extra voyage time do you actually have via Good Hope instead of Suez normally, would you say?
Let's say roughly it's 14 days one way, yes, 14
Okay.
days back. So we lose 1 month on the round voyage. That means that our turnover of the vessel from the Far East to the Europe and back is 1 month longer. That means we do less by vessel per year.
Of course, I see that's a hell of a money, and then everybody talks green and wants to be environmentally friendly. So maybe we should ask the Houthis to become green as well, yeah?
Yeah, exactly.
That's very interesting. Then let's say I run a network of some freight forwarders around the world, and they need a quote from Chipolbrok. So anyone, for example, if I ask you in the Middle East for a rate, or ask Dunya, or ask Shanghai, uh, are you geographically split up? So who decides on the rates, or do you all have your own power to decide freight rates?
No, we also serve, let's say, not only clients touching Middle East. So
Hmm.
some bookings are even not touching the Middle East. If you need anything, you can easily contact us. The email is easy. It's Dubai at Chipolbrok. Me for Middle East. So
Yeah.
so Dubai, Chipolbrok, Middle East. That's the contact for us. We will
Okay. And
give you the rates for the Gdynia office, for the Shanghai office, for the
okay.
Hong Kong office.
Okay, so in a global world, you are. It's not like the good old days. You have to ask for Shanghai's permission, or it's not like it used to be 30 years ago. It's you are free now, so to speak.
There's always question if there is a still space remaining on the ship.
Yeah,
So no. We are still asking if you have still some space left.
of
Yes,
course, yes.
because of course we see all this market fluctuation, but luckily our vessels are not leaving Far East empty. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's the issue we need to keep in mind.
Okay, okay. So that means Far East is your core trade, and then of course across Pacific, Atlantic. So in a sense, you do have round the world service, wouldn't you say? I mean, it's practically around.
Absolutely. The only connection we do not serve is transatlantic connection. Yes.
Okay,
So recently we have nothing between Europe and North America. It's happening from time to time, but it's rather episodic.
right. And do you take Chipolbrok does not have any lines containers anymore. I know you used to have, but do you still have some own units, or do you accept shippers own?
We accept shippers on containers, and what we see on the market is super interesting for us is this huge, heavy battery containers.
Oh
That
yeah.
yeah, that's for the wind project, but also for the solar plants. That's IMO 9 mostly, yes. So
Mhm.
many containers ship owner doesn't want to take it,
Okay.
and also it's very heavy, so it's suitable for our cranes. So
Okay.
yeah, that's what we see, and that's what we carry. I would say a lot.
Okay. And they go on, can they go on deck or must they be below deck?
It depends on the how we call this safety certificate of the every single vessel. Yes, some vessel can have it on the cargo hold number one. Some vessel only on deck. Some vessel can have even all under the deck. It
Okay.
depends
Okay.
on the class of the ship.
Understand. Yeah, very, very interesting. Yeah, it's, I must say, even we didn't meet at Breakbulk Middle East, it's certainly a great initiative to hear from CP. I also heard through the grapevine, there's always a lot of rumors in this business that you plan to open an office in Australia at some point, right?
Yes. Exactly. That's the plan. We need to strengthen our presence there.
Hmm.
Uh, we have a monthly call to Australia done by Hongfa. We
Yeah.
already have our representative there, but what we want is to have an office there. So
Yeah.
maybe that's the plan for this year.
Yes, yes. So have stronger marketing and kind of have feet on the ground, so to speak. Yeah. Okay, that's very interesting. Have you found when I just ask you again about the 62,000 tonner, which are surely mega ships for CP as well, have they turned out well for you? I mean, you're building now two more. You have six in total, was it? How have they turned out for you? Right timing also for the cargo in the market?
Yeah, amazing. They are very
Okay.
suitable for the project, but also they are huge, bulk
Yeah.
shape. So on the way back, we can load a lot of bulk cargo,
Ah,
like
yeah.
some fertilizers, some weeds, some name it. Yeah. So the turnover of this vessel is very good. We have fast cargo back to the Far East.
Okay,
Our vessel
fantastic.
really.
Really fantastic. And how do you see the market? We just entered 2025. Lots of uncertainties here, but of course, shipping has had golden days. I think nobody can complain in the last 2, 3 years. At least if I listen to everyone else, I'm sure it's the same for you. How do you see the market now? Let's presume the Ukraine war will stop soon and the Houthis will stop firing their rockets. How do you regard the market? Will it be over tonnaged then? Will there be freight rates go down, or how do you see the forecast for you?
No, for the even looking at the Ukraine, yes,
Hmm.
that country must be rebuilt. So for the project cargo carriers, that's a good news.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, the Houthi, that should be stopped. That's kind of a proxy war between, let's say, Iran and the world.
Yes.
So that also should bring some calm and yeah, we are optimistic in that matters.
Okay. Okay.
Also for the Chipolbrok, which is with this specific fleet of the vessels, we don't face that market fluctuation rapidly. Yes, it's a little bit slower for us.
Yes.
Both going down, going up, yes, but it's a little bit slower for us.
Okay, got it. And I also noticed with satisfaction that CP is now much more active in shall we say marketing. I remember the good old days when people always came to you, but nowadays you are everywhere. At every expo I see you. You
Yes.
are posting a lot. You have found out that there's a social media out there, right?
Yeah. Especially for myself, yes, we need to advise the Dubai office. So yeah, we are trying to be active, but
Uh,
that pays off. That pays off. We have a
uh,
lot of contacts even from LinkedIn.
Of
So
course, that I mean, I also am old school, and I never thought that I was also educated in the time when I had the telex, and I still can't believe it. Everyone can find you nowadays. So,
yeah, Chipolbrok actually is a telex name of Chinese Polish joint stock company. So that's
yeah.
but the Chipolbrok is a telex name.
Yes, yes, yes. It's we had these long, yeah, with holes in it, and then we read that text. That was, and I remember the first fax machines. It was like a workout just lifting it, you know. So yeah, of course, some things have become better. Very good, Marek. And how do you feel to be in Dubai? I don't want to ask about the weather, of course, because I'm in Stockholm, so I don't even want to get jealous. But how is the temperature today?
You know, you can used to it when it's hot, yes. So now it's 21 outside and I'm freezing. Yes, I'm wearing my
Really?
jacket. It's cool for me. You can used to heat. No, I love
Okay.
it. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, it is incredible what was before a desert has now become such a hub for everybody. So glad to see, and you look happy. You have your family there, or are you there yourself? Or
No. I'm by myself. My son is 20, so he needs to finish his
yeah,
university
yeah,
in Poland.
of course, yeah, yeah. But with a hub in Dubai and easy to get to, yeah, no problem there. That's very good, Marek. It's my pleasure to have this chance to interview, and I want to say many thanks for your available time.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me. Thank
You
you.
you are most welcome. And to all our listeners, viewers, and readers from around the world, this was yet another great interview by Project Cargo Weekly. Our special guest of honor today has been Mr. Marek. He is the general manager of Chipolbrok Shipping. He's based in Dubai, United Arab Emirates, has many years of experience in Chipolbrok and in shipping overall. And do contact him and Chipolbrok if and when you have project cargo or other related inquiries on a worldwide basis. From me here in Project Cargo Weekly, I will get back with further interviews in the near future, and I thank you until then.